Before we start this video, I made it up in my mind I would not do an entire sit-down video in relation to the tragedy that occurred, and that's just a personal choice and preference of myself. But if you follow me on Instagram, you saw that finally at the end of Sunday, I decided to make an actual post in relation to what transpired and what was lost, and it was a lot for a lot of us. The entire world probably in some way, shape, or form being affected by the loss of life itself. It's not just Kobe and Gigi. That loss hurts. It's the loss of everyone that was aboard that helicopter. Just as I said in my post, everybody on there was special to somebody, someone, mother, daughter, brother, father, husband, doesn't matter. They were special to someone. And I think we are all in a state of mourning. And I really hope that you're able to handle that however it is that you best handle that. I understand what he meant to me, what he meant to a lot of us, but more so than just a player, as a representation of love, dedication, respect, as well as a friend to everyone that was there present at that time. So hopefully everyone is respectful of whatever space, time anyone may need during this time. And you know, my heart goes out to absolutely all of them, everyone affected. So hopefully you take the time to, if you need to get away, get away. That's why some creators are still doing videos, because we're hoping to probably be an outlet for you. But let's just go ahead and get started, because yeah, like the title says, this is StockX related, and they did cancel my order. DJ, aka TJ2 Swoosh Chains, but I just got back from the gym. It's extremely late and I worked all day, but I'm still gonna go ahead and do this video, and it is what it is. So thank you so much again for tuning into this video. Hopefully you are in a better place than possibly you were on Sunday. And like I said, I thank you again for tuning in. So yeah, let's just get right into it. If you guys recall my pickup video of what I plan to pick up for 2020 this year, some of them were wild card slots, which meant I wanted to go for shoes that weren't necessarily in my collection already. And that did include the Nike SB Dunk Low infrared that's inspired by the Air Max 90 infrared that I'm really hoping does come out again in March, with it being the 30th anniversary of Air Max 90. However, we knew that this was a pretty limited release, and not limited in terms, I don't think, pairs, but the fact that they were only going to release at skate shops, whether physically in a skate shop or online. And I reached out to the community to ask, like, hey, is there a chance you guys can kind of assist me in being able to do this? And I thought I 100% secured my pair. Here's the possible trick that you can use, and I'll probably touch on this in another video, but just, yeah, simply bid on StockX or GOAT, or even eBay. It just really depends, but go ahead and bid on a shoe if you really know that there's a slim chance you'll be able to get it from a retail location itself. And that's really what I felt like. My local skate shop didn't have it, and I just didn't have a lot of faith that I would be able to get it through other skate shops. I don't know, you can call that cynical, but I was just being realistic. I knew that it would be difficult for me to get my hands on it. And so lo and behold, I took friends' advice. I went ahead and put in a bid on StockX. Now, I know some of you are probably going to ask, hey, do you use your affiliate link to be able to bid? Wholeheartedly and truthfully, no, I don't, just to prevent any conflict of interest. I don't. I just literally go on the platform myself under an account and bid. And I was actually in the process of filming the video you guys saw yesterday on my 8 and 9 how to style graphic tees from a streetwear brand. I was actually working on that video, and I got the email that, hey, your bid's been accepted, here's your order. Then, you know, I saw the confirmation come up from my bank, and I was like, yeah, so I secured my pair. I was extremely happy. So I would have had 2 pickups to show you guys this month in January to start off the year. And then, you know, I got the notification like, hey, it's being shipped to StockX for verification. Perfect, I'm already planning out my fits. Then I get that notification that your order's been canceled because it didn't pass verification. Now, was I upset, mad, salty, in my feelings? I was all of those for a hot, quick second. And then I realized it's out of my control. There's absolutely nothing I can do. If they're stating it didn't pass verification, it did not pass verification. Now, a lot of thoughts go on in your mind. Hey, are people really making fakes of a SB Low Dunk that's coming out and only in skate shops? I don't know. So I can't speculate a whole lot on things that a little bit ignorant of. I don't know that that's the case, but all I know is it didn't pass verification. Some people could say, and I know I've heard the stories, maybe StockX is being overly cautious with certain things when it comes to certain pairs and not verifying things that could be authentic. That could be the case, but I don't think that is the case. It possibly just didn't pass. Nothing I can do about it. I was frustrated. That was a pair that I wanted. It looked amazing to me, and I wanted to be able to get something brand new, just a breath of fresh air in my collection, and I didn't have the chance to do that. Once a shoe, I've already gone in, I don't know what you want to call an auxiliary route to try to get the shoe. Once that falls through, I'm kind of just like this, hands off with it. That's exactly what occurred. So yeah, I don't have that shoe to show you. Pretty much sums up how I feel. So yeah, you can tell I'm still a little bit disappointed about it, but that just simply means that I'm actually going to take that money and put it towards the Sakai waffle that's dropping in February. I'm kicking myself for not really going for the Sakai waffle that dropped in 2019. So now I'm going to do my due diligence and try to get that for retail in February when it drops. It's still brand new. It's definitely still a wild card, something extremely comfortable based on all of the reviews I've seen from the 2019 pair. And I'm excited to try to get that in my collection. Of course, I will give you guys a full review if I'm able to get that. If I'm not, who knows what I'll go for. I've been really patient. I haven't rushed anything in terms of pickups, which, I mean, I'm glad I'm kind of moving into that space where I don't have this dire need to just pick stuff up to pick stuff up. It's a good feeling. It's a weird feeling, but it is a good feeling. But let's talk. I will also address a little bit about the whole shopping on StockX thing, because I know that like you know, like myself, you've seen the headlines about the fact that yes, there could be some lack of protection if you are shopping on different online platforms. It doesn't matter if it's StockX or anything else. We remember Target got hacked as well before and people's information was exposed. So is there a smarter and safer way to shop on StockX or anywhere for an online retailer? And I will venture to say yes, there is. Now, I've had friends that have actually discussed this, as well as those who are larger creators on this platform. So if you guys ever catch Rep Milwaukee 414 here on YouTube, he will often have his live chat, and he'll have Q the Queen in there as well. And they have discussed openly many times, be smart if you choose to shop on the platform, because it doesn't mean you need to totally abandon shopping on the platform. Sometimes that's the only place you can find dead stock sneakers that you really want, if they're limited or if they're just a one-off. You know, that's still a really good source to go to. I mean, 7 million people use the platform. So what is a good way to do this and a safe way to do this? Well, they always recommend just getting a prepaid card. It's kind of like a burner card where you go to Walmart, you go to Kroger, go to anywhere, you load the card up, and that's the card that you enter for the information in terms of payment, which means if someone were to hack that card, they're only going to get the amount that's on there, and they don't have total access to all of your funds, whether it's a checking, a savings, or your credit card. Now, you are protected by the FDIC. You can dispute these charges if they are fraudulent, and your bank is the one that actually handles getting that, getting those funds back to you or taking that charge away from your account. So it doesn't necessarily become a StockX thing. It more so becomes whatever bank you are insured with, and banks will, do their due diligence for that. But that's a hassle nobody wants to go through, and I would caution you and say, don't put yourself in that position. Now, you can choose to go the prepaid card route, or another thing you can do, and this is not a sponsored video at all, trust me, I'm not getting paid for this, but privacy.com is another way, and the first time I ever heard about this was actually watching a video by Jock Slade or Cousteau, Mike Mitchell, aka A Sneaker Life, and also Seth Fowler. So they've all done videos showcasing what privacy.com is, and it is truly a way where your card gets its own hidden identity to be able to use at a number of different retailers. I think you can put up to 10 to 15 different cards for different retailers. So for myself, example, if I wanted to shop at StockX, H&M, Nike.com, and oh my God, what are other places? Nike.com, all these different places that you may choose to shop online. I shop online a lot. So whether it be Walmart or different things, you can go ahead and take your actual debit card or your credit card, and that information is entered, but it's pretty much a mask. So let's just say it's kind of given like its own little VPN for protection. You get an individual card number that's different for every single retailer that you choose to use. It's not your real card number, and you pick what amount you want to put on there. So For example, I get a lot of my items from H&M that I style with clothes. If H&M is having a sale and I say, hey, I'm gonna drop $200 on a whole new wardrobe when they're having this sale, so I only load $200 onto that specific card, it gets its own card. Now, let's say there are shoes coming out on Nike, or I wanna use this on StockX, and I choose to load a different amount for just that card. They're totally separate. If anything were to happen, it's only that amount you have access to, and I'm still able to dispute that. So I think that's a great way that you can pretty much play offensively. That way, and in turn, you don't have to be on the defensive side in terms of protecting your information after the fact that it's already been hacked or taken advantage of. Not everybody is trustworthy. Not everybody wants to play by basic humanities lessons, I guess, or principles of, hey, maybe don't take somebody else's money. You have to be the one that's in charge of that. So I will say, yes, I still shop on the platform, definitely affiliated with the platform of StockX, but be smart. Either choose to have a burner card that you use, prepaid, burner, whatever you would like to call it. Or you could also check out privacy.com. Again, I'm not sponsored, but I do think that's a really smart way for you to safely shop online. None of your actual information is exposed when shopping on the platform, and it's a set amount. So you can even actually put some limits on yourself to not go crazy. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you learned, learn to let go of the things that you can't control. The fact that the SB got canceled, there's absolutely nothing that I can do. That's out of my control, and I have to move on to the next shoe. Hopefully I'm able to get a shoe that I really want still. And when it comes to shopping on the platform, because I know sometimes people will ask me that question based on different things and stories that have come up, yes, I would say you can definitely still shop on there, but be smart. And you need to be smart in any platform that you're shopping with. Learn from the history of how things have occurred. So once again, you can be on the offensive. That way you don't have to play defense after information has been taken advantage of. Use privacy.com as a means to shop on that, or you can also go ahead and, get a prepaid card. So you can let me know your comments below of this video. Do you actually use privacy.com, or is this your first time hearing about it, and is this something that you may use in the future? I am curious to know. Thank you again so much for tuning into this video. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'm gonna try to get some more videos out for you this week. Peace.